the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on last year's national champions, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. They're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. And he's going to get swarmed. The defense all over that Wildcat look. Didn't work at all. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Going backwards to open up this series. 2nd down and 16 now. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with him to run. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Great job here as a play caller. You come out in the opening drive, you want to establish a little bit of an aggressive nature, and you hit some big plays here downfield. Great way to start this game.
High completion, good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. It's a shotgun run call. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. 1st down from there.
What a nice 1st down here by this running back. And what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Dameon Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. So a penalty on the defense moves the offense 5 yards closer. Got a very comfortable 2nd down and 3 after that defensive penalty. The ball is picked off.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their 1st drive. Big thing now is you go to the sideline, you talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, you come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
They start this playoff game with a pass. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ole Miss, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic on the PAT. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the move now. Touchdown, Gators, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Here comes the point after attempt.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the football. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down instead. Give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Second down after that previous play. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Can he get there on the ground? He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the Rebels will crank up the tempo.
That's enough for the first down, as we've seen so many teams around the country. They get that first down, look out. They're going to go fast, and here they come. Defense has got to be clued in and be ready to play.
The game makes it second and medium. Ball handed off. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
He's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, and he stopped short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The ball is caught. That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. A great play. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. A test for middle but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere. The Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
So fourth down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Rebels. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Come to the line for a second down and very short now.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already sent to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Here's the option play. And there's the handoff. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, hey, it didn't go for a touchdown, but this is great execution. Knew exactly what they needed to do. First down, move the sticks.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Durham. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. The Gators pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And looking to throw now on first down. Turns it loose downfield. He's got it in the open. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
QB keeper all the way. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Offense facing second and goal. It's press coverage now from these DBs. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Slams right into a wall. They've got it for a loss.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Quarterback run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on third down, how we got a fourth down situation. And now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice, try to take a chance, and try to come up with a touchdown?
They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on fourth down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on fourth and goal here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Well, that's why this wide receiver is one of the best in the country. Makes a routine catch, and look what he does with it. Takes it almost a length of the field for a touchdown.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. That's a big hit at the end, but they earned a fresh set of downs.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up 4th down, though.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Well, the offense failed earlier on a 4th and attempt. They'll try it again here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The receiver makes the catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands. And how about the job by this receiver to fight for that first down?
Nice throw, caught for a completion. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that receiver back in the process.
Took contact on the throw. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum curve, but if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Rebels.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion, and put 6 more on the board.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st down, it's play action. Escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. Slides down to avoid the tackle. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. That's a designed quarterback keeper. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He missed it. Off target that time. Still losing by 14 after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded just inside the 25. And the returner heads out of bounds. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. They'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra head.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Durham.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris. I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Makes a quick grab. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Pressure is coming. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So getting nothing on first down makes it second and goal from the 8. And off inside for the touchdown. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Well, they're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
After missing a field goal on their last drive, they've got to do something here on third down to even get into field goal range. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short.
Man, that is just incredibly impressive by this defense. And they're, look at them down there. They're incredibly hyped up, and they should be. That's a great goal line stand, third down, and get able to come up with a tackle for a loss.
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far, up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Receiver makes the grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Second down after that completion. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Makes the catch downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his second.
He's looking deep here. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Rebels. Well, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Breaks an open space. Wildcat will picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Pitch to the back. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a first down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
I'm a fan of any time you can get the ball into his hands, I think it's a win. Didn't go for a huge amount of yards, but it's the threat of what it potentially can do, and it gives him another opportunity to get his hands on the football.
Good enough for first down yardage. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Looks left and finds his target there. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And this time it's complete. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Crucial third down play coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The Gators will line up now. It's first and goal. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Boy, what a job by this defensive line getting the penetration to blow up the back in the backfield. Here they are knocking on the door at the 1-yard line for an easy touchdown, but the defensive line's quickness and jumping the count allows them into the backfield for a nice loss.
Movement here from the tight end. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. The defense up against it now. And the Gators come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. And he finds the running back in the flat. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now?
He keeps it on the design run. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut into this lead.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Wide open downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. That's a crucial first down. They're no longer backed up against their own goal line. First down of the 13. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Throws to the tight end. The sure hands. It's Verrier. Tackle made after a big gain.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. On first and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Looking to throw it again. And this pass is on target, caught. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Rebels starting a new series here on first and 10. A screen to the wide receiver. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes a tackle and picks up nice yards.
A completion sets up a second down play. Looking to throw here. It's a quick grab. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
By another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Extending the play now. He's past the marker, still on his feet. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. The Gators will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I'm surprised they're still throwing the football. At this point in the game, just run the football, work the clock, and get the heck out of here and get ready for next week.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Bringing pressure. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. First and 10 now for the offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally. They can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Looking to cash in the red zone. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Brought down with the completion, moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quick throw caught to the left side. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
Well, a field goal here does them no good. So the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded up near the 25. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job with the kick return at that time. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Looking to throw it on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the fourth quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on the third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Now the 40.
Well, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. The defense has the last word today. That's a sweet victory. First in the playoffs, it's to survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.